just a quick video. Always with the DV 2020 winners, since they are the most affected by the president proclamations or the president migration ban. So let's since like at the main time, like the U.S. embassies around the world are trying to answer people's email or people's questions regarding the DV 2020 lottery winners. So where they say like they're trying to do their best to interview as many as possible people. So I mean, I try and do their best. So we got like the update today, or I think from today, I believe from the Department of State. So this update is available on their official website. If anyone wants like to look at it, so I'm going to share it with you on below the video. If anybody like wants to uh, take his time, her time to look at it. So let's get started with the update. We see like this some important points that were said on the update from the U.S. Department of State. Um, so like the first time, by the first like they mentioned like their last court decision. So regarding the president proclamation, especially the DV 2020. So it says like the Department of State must make good faith efforts to speed up the process of the diversity of DV 2020 visa applications. So by September 30th. So and also like the where they mentioned the president proclamation 10014, and also like they said the DV 2020 applicant must be processed. They may be processed in the embassies and consulates of United States where the local health conditions allows. So in accordance with the requirement of the U.S. immigration law. So and also like they says, the applicant must get their documents really, their requested documents really, and they should pay all the fees like visa fees or all visa related fees, and also like they should like be able to obtain their medical exam, but by the doctor that was authorized by the U.S. Embassy or U.S. government. And also like they should demonstrate that they should be they are eligible for the visa before before the visa be issued. So you should all get this prepared before like your interview. That means so you have from now to start getting to start like gather all this stuff and make sure when you get like a call from the U.S. Embassy or from KCC or wherever. You get ready to for your interview or whatever. So you should like make sure like yes all your stuff are ready before like you get that call from the embassy. All right. So another point here is like they're talking about the DV 2020 applicant may be issued the visa through the end of fiscal year. I mean, there is no visa will be issued after December 30th, 2020. So just here we can like consider as temporary for now. So because everything will depend on the next decision that the judge may take regarding the because as we know there is like another hearing that was scheduled for September 25th. So yeah, wait that day too. So we cannot say for now, but at this moment we are talking. So after 30th September, no visa will be issued for DV 2020 winners as the end of fiscal year 2020. So and also like here they remind applicants about the medical exams. So here they say immigration visa generally expire on the same date as the medical exam expiration. So I mean if the so they give you the visa expiration for your visa depends on the expiration of the medical exam. So that's why it's usually like that was like usually 3 or 6 months. So if your medical exam has already been conducted, you should make sure that it's not expiring before December 31st, 2020. So because if your medical exam is expiring before this date, that means if you got a visa, will expire as well by this date. So if that's happened, you won't be able to travel since the ban's still out there. I mean, that's why they mentioned here the December 31st. So you should make sure your medical exam will expire after January. I mean, like January, February, or March, or something like that. I mean, you should make sure that your medical exam won't expire before the December 31st, where the president ban will expire as well. So, because even if you get a visa between, like I said, you get a visa on September or whatever, so let's say like on 15th September, you get a visa from the US Embassy, but you won't be able to travel. So, if your like medical exam will expire on November, that means your visa as well will expire in November. So in November you won't be able to travel to United States since the ban is still going on. So that you have to put in mind this point that it's most important too. So so in this case, so if your visa like may expire before this date, you should submit a new medical exam prior to visa issuance. So you should like to do that as if before the date. And all right, that's really very important point here. So and here also they talked about the priority regarding the applicants. So how they process the applicants. So they follow the following like priority. So the first priority is for the individuals who were named plaintiff in Gomez versus Trump and its companions cases. So here, so they give the priority for the people where their name are listed on the like attorneys list. I mean, the attorneys and they're on the lawsuit. So that's the priority they give, as it's mentioned on the judge decision too. I mean, that's the priority number one. So, and the priority number two, it's for applicants who had already been interviewed who seek reissuance of or the overcome of priority refusal. So this is the number two priority. So if the people already get the interview done, but they maybe their visa for any reason, so their visa is expired or their visa wasn't like get refused or their visa. I mean they didn't get approved their visa or something like that. So this is priority number two that gives them like a chance to reissue their visa and to complete their visa application for the guys that get like their visa refused or something like that. So that's the priority number two. So the priority number three, so it's for applicants who are scheduled for appointment in March, April, or May, and whose appointments were cancelled due to the COVID-19 pandemic or worldwide suspension of routine visa processing. So this is number three priority. So people already get an interview, get like appointment date, but they didn't get their appointment since there is like since the COVID-19 pandemic. So this is the priority number three. So let's get to the number four. Is for post for like here that means like embassies that have additional capacity to process applications and are not exhausted by the three categories above. So here is for uh, embassies or consulate they have. I mean they have all these three. Like finish these three and they still have more time to. I mean to process more applicants. So here I'm gonna go to the applicant who are cases still pending with the KCC, the Kentucky Consular Center. So here, like people that didn't like have the appointment date yet. So that's like the last like priority. So all right. So and also like here they talk about uh, DV-2020 applicant may be issued an immigrant visa under this court order. Here we mention presidential proclamation 10014. So which spans unto the United States of certain immigrant. So here that means even if like you get a visa, so even if you get a visa, you will not be able to travel to the United States. I think we talked about it on the above. So and can extend by president. I mean here it says even like president he could like extend the proclamations after December 31st. We hope not, but you know this president is still away. He's going to do his best to extend that. So we should be aware of that too. So here also like the other point. So it says the visa holder will be unable to travel to United States on the issued visa while the proclamation is in effect. That's we already talked about this, I believe. So too so and also here I talked about the five regional COVID proclamations that suspend entry for immigrants who were physically present in China, Iran, the Schengen area, the UK, and Ireland or Brazil. So here it says like are still in effect. So there the proclamation got these five regions. Uh, so and also it says like they are not subject of the court order. All right. So another point here is also regarding the DV-20 applicants whose visa will expire before December 31st. Or proclamation 10014 is currently due to expire. Will enable to immigrate on that visa unless they are exempt from proclamation and cannot be issued a new visa after September 30th. So here it says that they want to say like if your visa will expire before December 31st, you should renew your visa before September 30th, 2020. So because after this date, you won't be able to renew your visa. So make sure, guys, if you have already your visa and you didn't travel yet to United States, so make sure you get in touch with the embassy in your country and to issue a new visa because they do that. So before the end of the fiscal year. So I mean that means before September 30, 2020. So you should be aware of that, guys. Too. It's a really good important point here too. Um, and also the next point is like they remain it's like applicant that if they are either in the United States or held a valid immigrant visa on April 23rd when presidential proclamation 10014 went in effect, they are exempt from the proclamation. They already said like people like they already got visa before the presidential proclamation take effect. This they are exempt from the proclamation, so they can if their visa are expired or something like they can like just renew their visa. They are exempt from their proclamation. So this the visa that the people that got their visa before the president the immigration ban or proclamation took effect. So that's what I want to say here. What's next? Uh, so next, DV applicant who held a valid DV visa on April 25th but were unable to travel and whose visa have since expired may be issued the DV visa before September 3rd. So this is also like everything like depends on so everything like related to the end of the fiscal year. So everyone who got like visa expired or anything like that, whatever is the reason, you should renew your visa before the September 30th, 2020. And after this date, you're done. Yes, after this date, you won't be able to do anything with your visa, fortunately. So you should make sure, guys, you contact your embassy or give them a call or send them an email regarding your issue, special case or issue, and ask them to get new visa as soon as possible before it's getting too late. All right, guys. So let's go to the next point here. So next point is talking about DV-2020 applicant whose cases were previously scheduled for interview appointments, even if cancelled or at the U.S. Embassy or Consulate, overseas should reach out directly to the Embassy or Consulate for further information on their specific case. Here is this point talking about people who already had appointments scheduled, but it's cancelled for whatever reason. Here they should contact their uh, local embassy or consulate to reschedule a new appointment. And yeah, so that's what I want to say here. Uh, if a post if I mean here consulate embassy is unable to process cases due to the local health conditions and resource constraint, an applicant may request to transfer to a different embassy or consulate. So the applicant can request to transfer uh, uh, by contacting the desired post directly, or here it says like if like for any reason you can if like for the health conditions you in your local like consulate or embassy you won't be able to process your application or something like that. You may like contact like the different a different embassy or consulate in your country to get your visa or application process. That's I think that they want to say here, I believe. Um, so it says also here another point regarding the DV applicant who have responded to requests for documents from the Kentucky Cancer Center. Yeah, here it talks about the last priority on. Do you remember? I guess one talked about priorities above. So they're talking about those guys that didn't receive the appointment from the KCC. So it says here DV applicants who have responded to requests for documents from the KCC and have been notified that their cases are documentally qualified by waiting for visa interview date, which will be scheduled in accordance with the rank order and post scheduling capacity. So here, for the people that didn't receive their appointment date from KCC, everything like their documents are good. They received the email that says that your documents are approved, so all the stuff, but just they waiting for the point for interview date. So here they get wait more, and their case will be processed according to the rank order and post scheduling capacity. So they are the fourth priority. The last point I believe is that the department expects that due to the resources constraint limitation due to COVID-19 pandemic and country conditions, it will be unable to accommodate all DV applicants before September. That things that I mean that's true. I mean it's impossible like to get all like the remaining 40,000 or 43,000 application on like 3 weeks or 2 weeks. It's impossible. That's sure we will not be. I won't be able to process all that much of applications. I mean, uh, we hope they're gonna like process as much as possible, and also we hope that the judge will take another very good decision in favor of DV20, the remaining DV2020 winners. We hope so, guys, and just by waiting this for September 25th. I wish you guys good luck and thank you for watching the video. Please, if you like the video, don't hesitate to share it. So I'm gonna share above the link if you want to take your time to like if you want to like take a look to the link for all this DV2020 update available on the Department of State link. Alright guys, thank you so much. Please share this video if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much guys, and see you soon.